The starting lineup for the visitors.
Tonight, Clark, a good look at some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Brogdon in at the one.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Edwards against Grant. Outside, Towns. Hands it from downtown.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here is Edwards. The Blazers getting the bucket.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Simons has got 10.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Edwards drives in. Here's Alexander Walker. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now the pass to Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simons. To the inside. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Down low, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels. It's tipped. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's McDaniel. Edwards a screen on Grant. Alexander Walker goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Simons with the ball. McDaniels defending. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Towns. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Thibault. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's McDaniels. Still without a basket. Towns kicks to Gobert. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Pass to Simons. Grant outside. Stolen by McDaniels. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Ayton against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Six seconds left to play here in the first. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Cool, calm, collected, and composed. That's exactly who Malcolm Brogdon is, even when he's inside with the big fella.
And so it's Portland in control with a 9-point lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Williams is out there with Walker. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. Now Morris. Passes to Reed. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The kick out to Warren. 6 to shoot. Back to Reed. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Kamare. There's a screen by Williams. Back to Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And the acrobatic jam. Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Here's Sharp. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Driving in.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Conley's shot is off. Portland leading by 13. Over to the wing. Outside, Walker. Now, here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Back to Walker. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Conley, the pass to Reed. In the corner, it's Morris. Conley against Henderson. The pass to Reed. And that one is hammered home.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going. on offense.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Reed. Connects from three-point range. Reeves got 5 points now this quarter. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Williams against Conley. Pass to Morris. From deep, Moore. They get it again. The kick out to Warren. There's the dish to Conley. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Trailblazers leading by 10. To the right side. Three-pointer. That one's in. His first shot this game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Takes it inside, and here's Moore outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Kamare. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Warren. Timberwolves trail by 10. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Warren on the wing. Back to Conley. Passes it to Reed. Fires from deep. And that one is off. Here's Williams. Softly drops in the floater. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers lead by 12. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Let's hear it for Ray.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, and Bernie Simons getting it done today.
Mercy, mercy me. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Simons from outside. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
He's hitting everything from deep. Just flat out torching this defense.
Towns the pass to Edwards. Towns the screen. And Edwards with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Feibel for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. To the left side wing. Outside, Edwards. Finding the lane. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game here. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
McDaniels dishes to Towns. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And stolen by Thibault.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Back to Brogdon. Portland moving the ball around. He kicks it to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Timberwolves trail by 14. And there's the pass to Edwards. And here is McDaniel. Another miss by Minnesota. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Simons on the wing. Grant outside. Thibault for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thibault's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And just miss after miss right now. Portland leading by 17. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Nice initiative. Good start there by Grant. I mean, seeing a great fast break opportunity in front of him and took full advantage of it.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Thibault.
Just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Drills it from outside.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
McDaniels offline with his 3. And here's Portland. They're on a 17-7 run. Simons from outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Simons has got 34.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Towns for 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Still scoreless. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Ayton a screen on Edwards. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to McDaniel. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Portland Trailblazers. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, at the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Walker out there with Williams, and it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Pass to Henderson. Here's Kamare. From downtown. And Williams throws it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Morris finds Moore. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Morris into the lane. The 3 from Warren. The rebound by Sharp. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. The quick look, no good that time. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Reed with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Moore kicks to Conley. Moore passes to Reed. In the corner, it's Morris. Passes it to Reed. Now Warren. Here's the screen. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Baseline Jay on the way. And it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 6 in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Morris with the bucket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Morris with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Morris. Here's Sharp. For 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's Morris for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. He's covered by Warren. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the pass to Morris. Warren sets the pick for Morris. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Simons.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. The offensive rebound. 3-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Jacks up a three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. Can they get it? Drains the three-pointer.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Simons against Edwards. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and
Did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean,
Oh, my, what a play.
yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned.
The old cliche, sharing is caring, Doris. Tonight's game is a great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
And now Indiana's starting group. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Walker. And it's Nembhard in at the 2.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Edwards for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright. Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And he can't get that one.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Edwards, the pass to Alexander Walker. No good on the 3.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Here's Nembhard. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Now here's Walker. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Walker's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside McDaniels. Driving to the basket. Pass to Gobert. And there's a pick. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The kick out to Walker. Takes the 3 with the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton misses. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And here's Edwards outside. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cap.
Now here's Towns. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Pacers. Drills it from deep.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam to the right side. And here's Turner from the arc. Here's Halliburton. Another shot. And so he draws the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the
previous
players foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops the first.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
Now here's Towns. Out left to the wing. Gobert finds Towns. Fires for three. Gets rebounded by Indiana. Here's Walker. And the shot goes.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
And so it's Indiana finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
We've got Mike Conley, T.J. Warren out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Moore in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Conley following the bucket by the Pacers.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First team foul.
On defense, the Pacers. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Warren, shot is good.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by Indiana. Drains the triple. Well, now that we've had a few years of reference stories, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
And here are the Pacers now. Right side Mathurin. Toppin left side. 6 to shoot. And he gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Reed with it, picked up by Matherin. Conley passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
McConnell outside. Jackson outside. Jackson the screen. Three-pointer Matherin. It's rebounded by Moore.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change. And, of course, they know it.
Outside for McConnell. Let's go with a three. Minnesota with a rebound. And here's Conley. Outside Warren. Here's Reed. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Reed's got 7 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Knocks down the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Conley passes to Morris. Back to Conley. Warren with a screen on Matherin. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Indiana leading. They set a pick. Outside Matherin. The three ball. Second chance effort. Outside for McConnell. Pass to Jackson. Back to McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Toppin passes to Matherin. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Morris, a screen on Matherin. To the wing, right side. Moore buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Well, Monte Moore's instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
McConnell passes to Neesmith. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Toppin from the arc. He buries it from 3. Toppin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Conley finds Reed. Back to Conley. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, fear has never been a problem for Mike Conley if he's near the cup. Nice finish inside.
McConnell outside. McConnell with a screen on Morris. Here's Neesmith. Nice move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Indiana. Neesmith taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. From the low block. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the first half of play. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Walker. Miles Turner out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in a two-guard. The Timberwolves trail. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Now here's Gobert. No points yet. Alexander Walker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
Here's Halliburton. Over to the wing. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Outside Walker. The three is up. Counted from distance. Walker's got 5 points.
Can't sleep on this rookie from beyond the arc. Maybe not Walker's strength, but he will hurt you from deep. Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Misses from short range. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Another one falls for Indiana.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Here's Turner. Back to Walker. To the inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam, the screen. Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Towns. He has 6. Yep, that one's good.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Moore comes in for McDaniels. Morris, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Toppin, McConnell outside. Outside Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. And here's Mathurin. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Nesmith. Toppin outside. Pass to McConnell. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Reed with it. And stolen by McConnell. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The 3. Mathurin drops in the 3. and it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, it pulls at the arc and drains it.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
Outside Matherin. It's rebounded by Morris.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Towns for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Indiana finishing the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Naz Reid. Monte Morris is out there with Mike Conley. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Moore in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Nesmith. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Warren with a screen on Matherin. Outside Warren, right wing, from the arc. He drops it from range.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Indiana leading. Pass to Toppin. Jackson with a screen on Warren. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Morris for three. Hits a three-pointer. Morris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They set the pick. McConnell outside. Pass to Nesmith. Here he goes, and the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it, so Indiana ends up going with a new group. Minnesota calls timeout. Doris taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, B.A., that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points at the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Walker. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Walker covering. The kick out to Edwards. 4-3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many
Previous play is overruled.
after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Get loud and let him hear it.
Three shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. Good Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Turner. Siakam the screen. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Ooh, basket interference. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To take the lead. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Halliburton, and he drives in. Yep, that one goes.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Edwards with it. Turner covering. Gobert passes to Edwards, and that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Here's Halliburton. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're losing by 1. 1:52 left in the game. Throw good, Halliburton.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Now Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Minnesota has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Edwards finds McDaniels. Takes it inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. He's such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Siakam, right side. Launches it. Oh, the trifecta!
Call that patience. Veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure. Look, pressure.
McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. Kicks it out Towns. To Edwards. To the middle. And Towns slams it home.
moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. We've got Walker, Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Edwards with it. Turner covering. Turner against Edwards. Nice move. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Halliburton outside. Halliburton punching in. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Towns outside. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns into the lane, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
To the left wing. Back to Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam the screen. Driving inside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one. McDaniels finds Towns. Sinks that one from the post. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
Just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
The kick out to Walker. It's stolen away. Towns outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Now here's Siakam. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Third personal foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
3-pointer, Halliburton. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Edwards. No luck on that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Pass to Nembhard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Turner in the high post. It's Walker on the wing. Covered by Towns. Here's Halliburton. Count it! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, it falls!
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the OT period. Halliburton for 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Matchup break. In this one, these two big bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Siakam. He's out there with Walker. Miles Turner out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Good on the bucket.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Halliburton up top. And Halliburton slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Halliburton outside. Siakam finds Walker. Pops in the layup for 2.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
On defense, the Pacers. Here's Thibault. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game.
It seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
Here's Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock, and he dunks it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Three-pointer, Simon. Kicks it out to Grant. Ayton sets the pick for Grant. They grab their own miss. Thibault with the ball to the middle. And the dunk by Grant.
If he has a lane, Grant's taking it right to the rack.
Halliburton outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Nembhard. That shot off. Simons with the defensive effort. It's Brogdon on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Siakam pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Grant for 3. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Nembhard. Outside Turner. Turner with a screen on Grant. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
You can run the offense through Siakam. That's part of what he brings to the table.
Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Simons. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ayton, the pass to Thibault. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Simons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Siakam.
What intelligence from Anthony Simons. He joined the league when he was just 19. Learned a lot over the years.
And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Now here's Brogdon. Still yet to score. Ayton kicks to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out. And now we've got the intentional foul. Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here's Thibault. Here's Grant. Lays it up and banks it in. Grant's got 6 points.
That's a nice physical play by Grant, pushing through the contact to get to his finish.
Halliburton passes to Walker. And he drives in. Out to the wing. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Goes up off the inbound. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And I like the fact also that they are the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Walker out there with Rob Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. And Williams throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Mathurin. Following the basket by Robert Williams. Craig, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
To the wing right side. Here's Kamare. Scoreless thus far. Sharp. Mathurin with some nice defense. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. There's a screen by Toppin. Out to the right wing. Pass to Neesmith. Fires at the elbow. That one a little long.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Henderson passes to Williams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
He takes it in. The shot, no good.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Henderson, and stolen by McConnell. Pass to Neesmith. Outside Mathurin. And Indiana, another three.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Here's Sharp driving to the basket.
Gotta respect Shaedon Sharp's jumping ability. He saw the lane to the rim and he slammed it through.
Outside Mathurin. Right wing, stolen by Henderson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And finished off by Walker.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Here's McConnell. Portland grabs the miss. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Williams. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. Takes a 3. They get it back. And an intentional foul right there. Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Halliburton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers out in front, leading by just 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court for Indiana, Siakam is out there with Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position.
Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
Here's Halliburton. Portland making their last shot. And that one, good. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Ayton. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Ayton. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
I do love the confidence. Aiden knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Now, here's Siakam. Hasn't made one yet. Inside, here's Walker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
With the drive, here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard, and he lays it straight in. Nembhard's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Now, here's Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Simons finds Grant. The 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Not the guy you want to send to the line. Jeremy Grant has improved his game from the stripe.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
And again, it's Indiana converting. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Brogdon kicks to Simons. Thibault on the wing. Simons against Halliburton. And it's Simons missing. The Pacers have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Stolen by Brogdon. No pass to Grant. Drives to the hoop. Thibault for 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Thibault's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Thibault kicks to Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simon. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Easy money for Anthony Simons. He could live out there if he had to.
Walker with a screen for Halliburton. And Thibault sends it back. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates. He reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Oh, wise words. Thank you.
And sticking with that shot, Halliburton, impressive with the finish.
Brogdon the pass to Simons. There's the 3. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Halliburton passes to Walker. Siakam against Grant. The drive by Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass.
The tight handle of Pascal Siakam. Don't normally see it in guys that are 6'9".
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Grant gets a wide open look. And another 3 for Portland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
so good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
And Simons, here we go. And a miss there on the triple. Jeremy Grant, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
First team foul.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So Portland ends up going with the new group. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Williams is out there with Walker. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Neesmith. Passes it to McConnell, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Henderson right side. Here's Kamare. And the Trailblazers, another three.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Mathurin with a screen on Henderson. Pass to Mathurin. Three-pointer. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. Here's Kamare. He's covered by McConnell. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And Neesmith with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Pass to Kamare. Dishes it to Henderson. 5 on the clock. He takes it in, and Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Here's McConnell, kicks it to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Trailblazers leading by 13. Henderson passes to Sharp. And stolen by McConnell. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Mathurin. McConnell scanning the floor. Jackson in the corner. Clock at 6. McConnell passes to Toppin. And that one, good.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp. Here's Walker. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
To the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Henderson passes to Sharp. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And it's Sharp missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Nembhard, and the lead is down inside single digits.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Simons on the wing. Covered by Siakam. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton up top. Defended by Thybulle. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Halliburton a screen on Simon. Here's Nembhard. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Brand sets a screen for Simon. Clock at 4. No good, unable to end this run. Indiana's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Halliburton finds Walker. Here's Nemhard, covered by Simon. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Simon surveying the D.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Indiana on D. Sharp the pass to Thibault. Driving in, and he jams it with authority.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Nemhard, covered by Simon. Outside for Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Off target from outside. Thibault for 3. Buries it from three-point range. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Especially during this last run, which
A lot of power. We're on display in the front court tonight in our matchup. Brent, should be exciting to watch.
Yeah, it may not be about the outside shooting in this one either. These teams like to involve that front court and catch the defense while they're napping.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. Grant finds Thibault. Grant with a screen on McDaniels. Thibault. And it's all from three-point range.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Brogdon. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Here's the pick. Clock at 6. Connects from downtown.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Brogdon, the pass to Simons. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Edwards with it, now guarded by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Towns a screen on Thibault. Thibault with a steal. And here comes the break. Pass to Simons. Back to Thibault. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Back to Simons. Grant outside. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Outside McDaniels. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Blazers on the move. Thibault finds Simons. Now Ayton. Oh, he tries a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
And he dumps it down.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
To the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Edwards. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Ayton passes to Grant. There's the 3. Nails it from 3.
It feels like Grant prefers the corner, and you should. It's a shorter shot, but you've got to be practicing a lot of those.
And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, is pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Now here's Thibault. Simons outside. Let's go with a 3. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. It's a 5-point game. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Towns. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
35 seconds left in the first. Here's McDaniels. Got it. Good job in the low post. McDaniels gotten his second bucket.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Pass to Simons. The 3-ball. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing. And it's blocked by Thibault. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Grant right side. There's Simons with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Simons got 8.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. 8 points in the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Moore in at the small forward position. Now here's Henderson. Outside Walker. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Blazers making a change here. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Minnesota ball.
An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. Then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
Here's Kamare. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Pass to Morris. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Sharp passes to Henderson. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. He launches a 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Portland trailing here. Here's Sharp, still without a bucket. The kick out to Williams. And they go to the intentional foul.
Wendell Moore, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball stolen.
Right there, he went for the flashy crossover and loses the ball. I mean, sometimes you just have to stick to the basics and give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Henderson for three. Portland again missing. Here's Minnesota. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
And you know, Brent, what you can count on from T.J. Warren, he's a veteran presence who generates offense.
And I think there's a lot of questions, Grant, about T.J. Warren and can he get back to that level of impact scoring that we saw in the bubble. Obviously capable scoring at all three levels and trying to turn the tide of a team offensively.
Now here's Reed. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. Pass to Moore. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. From downtown, knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating, that's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. Over to the left wing. Here's Kamare. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Conley looking for an opening. Warren for 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Warren's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. There's a screen. Here's the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Up top, Henderson. He's guarded by Conley. Sharp passes to Williams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Third team foul.
Here's Sharp. No made baskets yet. Oh, misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
And that one's good from Conley.
Scanning the floor, Morris sees a big hole and makes the pass.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 9 to end the run. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Minnesota has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Conley with the ball. Pass to Moore. Back to Conley. Moore passes to Conley. And that concludes the first half. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 9. Well, appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, it's pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening. And then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
Simons and Thibault are the two wings. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Shot is good by Edwards.
Oh, there's another three. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Ayton with a screen. Bible passes to Brogdon. Simons outside. The floater. Thibault on the wing for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Thibault against McDaniels. Towns a screen on Brogdon. Edwards. Doesn't go that time. Hey, great D that time from Grant. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Kicks it out Towns. And there's a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Now Portland with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team and just fighting.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Towns for three. Fires in the triple. Towns has got his third bucket of the night.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
There's a screen. Pass to Simons. Outside Thibault. Grant with it. Thibault a screen on Towns. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
There's Simons with a three. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Brogdon, the pass to Simons. Grant outside. Ayton against Towns. Here's Thibault. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thibault's got 12 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Oh, great power driving to the bucket. Edwards gets it to fall. A fearless finisher.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. There's Simons with a three. Pass to Brogdon. Ayton with it. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Brogdon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So Portland ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota in the lead. Morris on the wing. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Stripped away. Now the Blazers moving it up. Pass to Kamari. Williams on the wing. Walker for three. It's not going to go for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The T-Wolves. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Timberwolves, T.J. Warren out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Moore in at the small forward position.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too. Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Morris left side. Reid with it. Henderson picks him up. The three is up, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So it's Portland now. They lead by 1. Pass to Sharp. From outside the arc. On target from range.
Three-pointers really haven't been a problem from Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentages looking solid.
Conley passes to Morris. The kick out to Conley. Now Reid. Here's Moore. Back to Reid. Morris on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Moore's shot is off.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Morris passes to Warren. Back to Morris. Pass to Reid, looking to end the run. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he...
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the runway,
indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Warren for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Moore. Back to Reid. Pass to Moore. Reid with it. Launches a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams with the screen. Sharp passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Back to Reid. Outside Warren. Pass to Morris. Back to Warren. Can they get it? And yep, it's good.
Yeah, mid-range is where he makes his game. T.J. Warren excellent at utilizing that area of the floor. Offensive plays drawn up for him there.
From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Trailblazers.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Yeah, games like this one can really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Simons.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
No coverage that time.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime.
It's exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker into the 1. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Edwards, that's good.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Passes to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And the all-around game of Siakam is so adept at working the ball to open guys.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Here's Nembhard. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And a wide open look for Siakam. That ball, nice speed that time from Turner.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Here's Edwards, and he drives in.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Walker's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Walker. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. A baseline J connects. The jumper drops. Siakam's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Back to Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Hits it from three-point range. Nembhard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. Timberwolves trail by 5. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but look at that. Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
There's the pick. Tries it from the top of the key. The putback, and Turner stays with it.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
And that one's good. Towns.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by McDaniels.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Walker with his screen for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Towns for three. Offensive rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the triple. Alexander Walker's got 5 points so far.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
It's a tie game in Indiana. After this break, we'll be back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
We got T.J. McConnell. Neesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And there's Jackson, and it's Mathurin in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Here's Conley, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the end one.
Neesmith. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. The three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Right, there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's McConnell. On the wing, Mathurin. Now the pass to Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The kick out to Warren. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Toppin. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Neesmith. Offensive rebound. And the second chase effort by Jackson.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great. He's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here's Reed. Warren on the wing. Back to Reed. Warren, the pass to Conley. Warren sets the pick for Conley. Another miss by Conley. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out here for that. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
And more kicks to Reed. It's good from long range. Reeves got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Toppin throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Warren.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
McConnell finds Toppin.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Moore against McConnell. 2 free throws coming, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review it.
The previous play is under review.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Pacers pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
No good for Moore.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And it's Mathurin missing. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Conley inside the line.
First personal foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 7. Moore outside from downtown sinks the three-pointer. Moore's got his first 3 points of the game.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Obi Toppin has been on display for Indiana. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, a fantastic game from Obi Toppin in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Down low, here's Alexander Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Alexander Walker's got his third bucket of the night. Here's Nembhard. Edwards defending. Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Walker in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. The kick out to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Off target with his 3. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Halliburton with the steal. It's stolen by Edwards. And they're on the break. Launches the 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Halliburton for 3. Siakam. That ball. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Screen by McDaniel. Towns kicks to McDaniel. Screen by McDaniel. The open shot, Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Edwards drives in. McDaniels finds Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Nembhard. Launches a 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Driving inside. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the Pacers another 3.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Outside Conley. Over in the corner, Warren. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pacers out in front, up 4. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Toppin is out there with Neesmith, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Jackson, and at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
And McConnell gets it to go.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Conley surveying the D. On the wing, Morris. Back to Conley. On the wing, Morris. Conley with the screen on McConnell. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Indiana. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Back to Conley. The dish to Moore. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
Left side, Mathurin. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Morris outside. Warren the pass to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three. In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for T.J. Warren. Edwards, he's checked in for Morris. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. McDaniels, he's checked in for Moore. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Puts the move on, and Siakam throws it down.
And gives Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Feeds it to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. To the paint. The kick out to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
And Edwards drops them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Walker. Outside for Halliburton. They set the pick. No good on the three. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Shaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Out to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Releases. And 2 long. On the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Passes it to Nembhard. side, Walker, and the pass to Halliburton. And the shot goes in. And the Pacers lead by 5.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Nembhard. Again, Indiana.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
For 3, Edwards. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. From the arc. They get it again.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Passes it to Gobert. Towns with it. Picked up by Turner. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Halliburton drives in. Here's Nembhard. That 3 off the mark. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Misses the tray. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Fires from deep. Up again. It drops.
Assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball. In fact,
pivots on the planet.
BA, big men with big-time games. It is easy to know where the action's going to play out.
So here's Portland's starting group. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Aiden in at the 5 down low. Thibault on the wing. 6 to shoot. Grant outside. Puts the move on. Count that one.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
Halliburton against Thibault. Walker, a screen on Thibault. The kick out to Walker. Siakam left side. Halliburton outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
And BA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Now here's Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. Gets a very good look and converts.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Pass to Simons. Now here's Ayton. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. Thibault against Halliburton. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Walker passes to Nembhard. Takes the 3, knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Simons. Grant with a screen on Siakam. Simon's shot is good.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Count the basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Sinks the tray. Simons has got 8 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Walker for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Can't sleep on this rookie from beyond the arc. Maybe not Walker's strength, but he will hurt you from deep.
On the wing, Simons. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Thibault. Ayton passes to Grant. Simons with it. Jacks up a 3. Oh, stolen by Turner. Simons with a steal. And they're on the break. Brogdon from outside. The rebound by Turner. Oh, they get a hand on it. Thibault with a steal. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first quarter. Grant with a screen on Siakam. Simons passes to Grant. Here's Thibault. Clock at 6. The 3. Outside for Grant. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. Grant's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
54 seconds left in the first quarter here. Out to the wing. Here's Ayton. Yet to see a basket. Grant with a screen on Walker. This one for 3. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simons finds Thibault. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Ayton passes to Simons. Lets the 3 fly. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes up at the elbow. And that's not going to go. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Benedict Mathurin is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Toppin. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Here's Sharp. Walker, a screen on Mathurin. Pass to Kamari. Takes a 3. The rebound by Jackson. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Sinks the tray.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. McConnell with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Henderson. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Number 26, Brock Reed.
Indiana has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
That 3's off the mark. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Puts it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yeah, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Henderson, following the bucket by the Pacers. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. Oh, hello! Time Lord with the oop. And with players like Moran and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Pacers. Here's Sharp. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Henderson misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Toppin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Fires in the triple.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
For Indiana, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Toppin. Going inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Three-pointer sharp. Pacers with a rebound. McConnell outside. There's a screen by Toppin. Oh, ripped away. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. They get the rebound. Pass to Kamari. On the take. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Toppin. McConnell outside. Now Matherin. And he's going for the oop here. Obi Toppin has been on display for Indiana. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back to the game after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you got to like what Obi Toppin has done in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Thibault. The kick out to Walker. 3 on the clock. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Grant's shot is off. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Walker passes to Nembhard. Walker, a screen on Simons. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Simons. Give him 8 points now. No good there.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Back to Siakam. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. And now a 9-point Pacer lead.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Grant, the pass to Thibault. Grant in the post. Walker covering. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Thibault's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Poke loose. Thibault with a steal. To the wing, right side. Walker against Brogdon. Pass to Simons. There's the triple. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Siakam, here we go. Outside Walker. And there's the drive. Rebounded by Brogdon. For Portland, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And it's Thibault missing. Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. Sends it home from three-point land. Nembhard's got 9 points.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. The offensive rebound. Pass to Nembhard. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Simons against Halliburton. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Here's Siakam. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Grant with a screen on Halliburton. And here's Simons outside. Knocks down the long J. Now just a 4-point Indiana lead.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. A new lineup here for Indiana. And Williams has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Matherin. There's a screen. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
He drops it from range.
Boy, shot ready on the catch. Go ahead, Benedict Mathurin.
Here's Sharp. 10 points for him, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Sharp's got 13 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's good for 2.
What a night for Toppin. He's showing you the diverse arsenal he possesses on the offensive end of the floor.
Portland trailing here. Henderson outside. The 3. Sharp, no good. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. And it's McConnell on the drive. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Out left to the wing. Here's Kamare. Off target from outside. Here's Nesmith. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And the Trailblazers shooting just 42% so far in the game. We've got Walker, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Now here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Simons passes to Thibault. And here's Ayton. Outside Thibault. It's tipped. Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now here's Brogdon. Simons passes to Brogdon. Back to Simons from behind the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Simons. Whoa! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, that's the great three-point stroke of Miles Turner, and has that feathery touch from deep, and his size really hard to guard.
Now here's Aiden. Here's Grant driving in. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You can see what an active, lurking defensive presence DeAndre Ayton is. Nice play for his teammate there.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Simons passes to Thibault. They set the pick. Halliburton with the ball. Thibault picks him up. Here's Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Sharp, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Oh, didn't think that was going in. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
Boy, Pascal Siakam much improved as a playmaker. He can score it or create shots for others.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. A deep three. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 23 points.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Three-pointer Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Simons. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Here's Nembhard. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Grant against Turner. Ayton passes to Simons. Ayton, the screen on Siakam. There's Simons with a three. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Nembhard, good.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Grant with a screen on Siakam. There's Simons with a three. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the three. Could be what saves the day for them.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Until they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Fires the three. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Siakam outside. Turner inside. And so it's the Pacers who come out on. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.